Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to take a look at this North Node in Pisces and South Node in Virgo that will be happening on January 11th, 2025 until July 26th, 2026. Okay, so North Node and South Nodes are points between the lunar orbit and solar orbit intersections, which means the new moon, the full moon, and the eclipses have a huge impact on the outcome of these transits. Natally, the North Node matures, or you tend to hit your North Node within 42 years of age. But until then, the South Node is usually active in your younger years. But after 42 years, the balance starts to come in. So we're going to look at Virgo first. Virgo is scheduling, dealing with small details, being critical or over-analytical, perfectionism, devoted to achieving the perfect life, devoted to achieving the perfect situation. Fixing or trying to save others is also Virgo. On the other octave is Pisces. Pisces is letting go, learning to surrender, allowing things to be imperfect. Dreaming, creative energy is Pisces. Also allowing the universe to take control, using your faith in situations rather than wanting to control the situation. Virgo South Node, being of service to others, very analytical, very detail-oriented, almost perfect. You may be very critical and want to improve yourself or those around you, giving yourself very high, unachievable standards because no one will ever be perfect. This can be a very lonely situation until you are able to free yourself with the North Node in Pisces. The North Node in Pisces is allowing yourself and others to be who they are, to give without the need to receive. Unconditional love is the definition of Pisces. Loving without conditions, letting the mess of life be a beautiful experience, getting more comfortable with letting go of control and letting the universe sort it all out, okay? Now, a few things that I want to tell you is that, you can't do life wrong. Letting go of control and seeing the beauty of life, spirituality could be a theme with the Pisces North Node. Using spirituality or believing more into the universe that you are taken care of and loved, no matter the circumstances, that everything happens for a reason, and that if the mistakes never happen or the crisis never happened, that change would have never happened, and the beautiful new experiences wouldn't emerge. Meditation will be a theme for the collective. Connecting to your intuition will be the theme of the collective. Letting go of controlling one's situation. Allowing support to come in. Opportunities for the universe to help you and support you. I also want to say that if you are a light worker, a healer, one who does taboo or spiritual workings, this is a very important time for you to rise up and use your gifts for those who are looking for letting go of control and those who are trying to keep control and using spirituality to get answers. Please understand that you are very important in this transit, and to use your compassion, your unconditional love, and talents in the most uplifting way possible, because this is a very important time for you and what you bring to the collective. Also, people will start going through the dark night of the soul. Pisces rules the 12th house. We may see a lot of loss, a lot of grief, people overdosing because habits is activated in the 12th house. They're trying to escape the imperfections. You will be that one that they turn to for comfort, okay? North Node transits, they usually last about a year and a half or 18 months. I'm going to go through all the signs. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening within your world. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Hi, Libra. I hope you're doing well today. This is for Libra's sun, moon, or rising. Please take time out to like, share, and subscribe. We're going to look at Pisces, North Node, that's happening within your 6th house. And we have the South Node within the 12th, okay? So the North Node is where we're trying to reach to, and the South Node is where we're releasing, okay? To give you an idea. So the 6th house is ruled by Virgo in astrology. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of an opposite operation that's happening within your world. It may actually help you with some type of daily routine, your health situation, your daily work and employment, your co-workers, small pets, service to others, organizing and detail orientation. Doesn't necessarily have to be small pets. It can just be pets, because I've had this activation and it affected my cattle, right? And they are definitely not small, okay? Okay, so this is a Virgo house mixed with Pisces. So what we're doing is we're alchemizing spirituality, we're alchemizing enlightenment, and there could be some healing that is expressed in regards to a health situation, or you figure out a way to use spirituality or some type of faith-based situation of getting out of a health situation, okay? Like, say you've been sick for a while and you pray and you let go of having control in regards to that sickness. And then a miracle happens. Okay? That is Pisces. Pisces is also represented by loss, grief, mediumship, and past lives and karma, healing and restoration of any type of past conditioning that you may have went through. Spirituality is a thing, soul work, enlightenment. We also have letting go and going with faith, endings and transformations. Psychic and intuitive abilities, hidden enemies are there. Habits, higher states of consciousness, and where things are hidden in private, which means where things are secret, okay? There could be a situation where you find out a secret at work, all right? You figure out a hidden enemy out at work. There's some type of hidden enemy there. There could be a loss of a job. There could also be a transformation of a job. Doesn't necessarily have to be a loss, okay? It could just be a transformation. This could also look like situations of you completely changing who you are into a more spirituality aspect, into a more enlightened being. And you're working on yourself, or you are going through a routine in regards to having more faith within the universe to take care of things, of teaching yourself of how to let go and go with faith, of letting go of things that no longer serve you, okay? There was something interesting that I was listening to this morning in regards to having a certain type of mindset of a billionaire, okay? And manifestation is a thing when it comes to Pisces, because they can manifest anything because of their faith in regards to letting go of control and knowing that the universe will take care of it, right? So this video I was listening to, it was in regards to having a billionaire mindset, but dealing with the lack of, okay? Like if you're feeling lack, you can never be one that receives money, right? And this person, she was expressing how she had only $50 and went to the grocery store, and she was trying to act like a billionaire while shopping. And she's seen some blueberries. She loves blueberries, by the way, and she wanted to grab some blueberries because that's what the rich person of her version would get. So she reaches for the blueberries and she looks up and they're $9 a box. Okay. And then she puts them back and she gets strawberries. And she doesn't even like strawberries, but she grabs them anyways because she felt like she couldn't afford the blueberries. And then she had to remind herself of, well, what would the rich person or rich version of me do? They would get the blueberries. And so she reached back down and got the blueberries and put the strawberries back. Although they were expensive in her eye, but it's not what would happen if she was able to buy them in the first place. She would just get what she loves. The whole point of the story is to use that routine that you have to do the things that you love, to do the things that you enjoy, to do the things that heal the inner to react to the outer, okay? If you're not enjoying your job and there's some type of fear-based mentality that you have in regards to your work situation, it's time for a change. It's time to understand that not everything in your life you're going to love and enjoy, right? But at the same time, on the other octave of that, do you see yourself there for 5 years from now, right? Do you see yourself there 10 years from now? Why are you there? Questions that need to be answered. This is where the healing, the inner healing starts. Are you there because you're told, if I don't work this job, I can't afford, and you fill in the blank. But if you continue to work this job, your emotional body can't afford, and you fill in the blank, right? So that could be a thing. It could be of you sitting there praying to God, source, or the universe of making a change. And there may be a time during this 18 months that it happens. There's a loss of a job, or there's a transformation of that job to get you out of the position that you're in and pushes you up to upgrade, right? A coworker could, be transformed to another facility, or be transformed of losing their job, therefore you get their position. That is a possibility, but it takes you to have faith and looking at things in a different aspect, letting go and surrendering to the universe of, you know what I want. You know that I can do this. I know that I can do this. Let's co-create and work together. This is Pisces mentality, okay? And for you to get through your daily routine, for you to get through in your everyday life, this is your lifestyle. You have to have faith. You have to understand that the universe is backing you up. But you have to believe it. Okay? To have faith is to believe. What you believe is what you receive. Okay? So I know that Sagittarius has a lot to do with belief systems, but that's more of a religious aspect. This is to understand that things are working out for you, right? Not to you. They're working out for you. Okay? All right. So we're going to take a look at the 12th house, and maybe we can get a little bit more of an alchemizing energy to place these two together. So we have Virgo, which is your lifestyle, your daily routine, your health, your daily work and employment, your coworkers, your pets, your detail and orientation and service to others. That's in that 12th house. And this could be that you're releasing the way that you service others. You're giving less instead of all, so that you can consume yourself, that you can recharge yourself, that you can let go of control of trying to help others as much and let them be on their journey. That is Pisces, okay? This is also a situation of, because it's the 12th house, we have loss here. And yes, there could be a loss of a job that happens, and you have to lean on the universe to help you. And if you do this, you have to create your own routine on a daily basis to understand that you're being taken care of. It's like not detaching necessarily, but understanding that you are safe, loved, secure, okay, by the universe, and things are working behind the scenes, okay? This could also be a situation of, just a transformation happening with your faith, and you become an awakened person. You start seeing things in a different manner. Intuitive hits are coming at you, right? And that's being released into your lifestyle. You're starting to use taboo. You're starting to use crystals. You're starting to use tarot cards, okay? And you're starting to become a person that is understanding that all things are connected, right? And this helps you within your lifestyle. This could also be a catalyst of you getting a pet. You get a pet, and it could be aquatic, right? It could also, and I say aquatic because Pisces is a water sign, or it could be a pet that sleeps a lot, like a cat, right? It could be a pet that you feel that you have a connection with. And that unconditional love is coming out of you. That grief that you had, 12th house is grief, is being healed by loving this pet, by taking care of this pet. When you get a pet, your lifestyle changes. You have to take them out to potty, right? You have to change their little litter box. You have to show them that you love them and show them that unconditional love when they potty in the floor. I mean, it's a lifestyle change. You know what I mean? It could also be, like I said, a result of losing a pet, right? That is a possibility. But at the same time, it could be you healing because of one. So 12th house is also prisons and hospitals and insane asylums. And this could be you working at one because you feel in your heart that unconditional love for those that are in it. You feel in your heart that you want to help humanity. That is Pisces. Charitability, right? That is Pisces. You could just be giving your time to those places, or it could be the other way around because releasing is activated. It could be that you decide to stop doing those things. Now, you have to remember, because you have Virgo and Pisces activated in both sides of the spectrum and then opposite too, okay, that it can happen either way. There is a mirror, all right? There is a balance that needs to happen for you. You have to make the choice of which way to go, okay? So there could also be... with the 12th house activated, some type of habit that stops, because it could be Virgo affiliated. That habit could be that you're working too much. That habit could be that some type of lifestyle habit, which can lead to like because it's in Pisces, that you're drinking wine with dinner, or that you're, smoking pot or weed, or however you want to, or using CBD or whatever. A habit is possibly going to stop here. Okay. And that habit could also, I do want to put a warning here, and it is a trigger warning because nobody wants to think about health problems. You know what I mean? So I am putting that out there, that there is a possibility there, because we have prisons and hospitals activated, and either one can be facilitated. All right. So there's that. It could also mean that if you are in one, that you're getting out, you're getting released. Okay. That is a possibility. I'm seeing if there's anything else here. There could be a lot of psychic and intuitive situations that are happening with you. And it could be happening for the next 18 months, where you are very heightened within your psychic abilities and very heightened within your intuitive abilities. And I do want to put a warning on that of, if you are of a light worker, or if you are of a healer, or one that is in that aspect, please remember that you are very important during this time, because the collective is feeling what you're feeling. The collective is going through situations of loss. They're going through situations of overindulging in habits, because this reaction is happening just like a new moon or a full moon, to where if you have a new moon in Pisces or a full moon in Pisces, there's only so much drugs and alcohol that you can intake before there's an overdose. Okay. And this can be facilitated within the collective. We're going to see a lot of that. We're also going to see a lot of people grieving, and we're all going to see, we're going to see a lot of people losing people, right? And people need someone to talk to, need someone to, help be a catalyst for that healing. I say a catalyst, not necessarily the person that saves them. We are not here to save. We are here to let people go on their journey and figure it out for themselves. If they have questions, we're willing to answer those questions to the best of our ability, because no one is perfect. And this could be a time to where you figure that out, that you yourself have questions for your healing. And you realize that, man, these people really don't know what they're talking about. Or you figure out that they're human too. That is a possibility, because all light workers and healers go through that. No one is perfect, and that's the beauty of things. But we are all connected. And to have that compassion for that other person, it really is something with Pisces, of letting go and going with faith, and having that unconditional love. Loving without conditions, okay? There is no conditions that you need to have for me to love you, okay? And I have to repeat that, because a lot of people use unconditional love a lot, and within, speaking and motivational speaking and whatever, you know what I mean? And explaining things, but people don't know the definition. It is loving without conditions. There is no condition that you need for me to love you. You do not have to change. I love you because I love you. Yeah? All right, Libra. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.